Hi guys, welcome back to Sin City Living. Jason here bringing you today's episode. And today, since I've gotten one email with any strategies or anything you guys would like to see, I've kind of have to pull things out of the wazoo. And this is one that I saw today. And it actually kind of goes right in line with a comment that we had gotten a while back, because this strategy is very, very, very similar to the quarter pounder with ease, which all that is an iron cross variant that you take down. That's all it is. It's a regressive iron cross variant. And that's what this was as well. And it was pretty funny. It was pretty amusing to see, because here's how it worked, okay? And I'll set a point that's not the 5, 6, or 8, but he would have, even if the point was 5, 6, or 8, the player still would bet the same way. So they did a $60 8, $60 6, $40 field, and then they hopped the fives for $10. Okay, hop the fives for $10. I'm not going to get into the nickname that I have for this strategy, but this is an iron cross variant when you have the hopper. And as far as the rest of the iron cross, it's just scaled up. It's scaled up so that you win at least a quarter on any given roll. Now, keep in mind that right here you have 10 of the 30 non-losing combinations of the dice. Remember, there's 6 ways to roll 7, those lose. So you have 10, you have a third of all the possible rolls right here. When you add in the four possible ways for the 5, at this point you have 14 of the 30 non-losing combinations of the dice. The majority of your rolls are going to land within these numbers. So let's take a look. But before I do that, don't forget, guys, I did manage to find an online casino for you guys that's got low table limits, it's got craps, it's got roulette, pretty awesome sports book. So check it out if you guys are interested. I put some links down below. Great way to play with your strategies on low limits at home, or if you don't have a casino nearby. So obviously, if a field number rolls, barring the 2 or the 12, you make 40 bucks. Okay, you win 40 bucks. If a 6 or an 8 rolls, let's take a look at it. You win 70, right? But you lose 40. So that means you only won 30 because you got to bring it back. And you lost 10 over here, so you got to bring it back. So you only make $20 if a 6 or an 8 rolls. A third of all the non-losing rolls, you make $20. What about if the 5 rolls? Well, if the 5 rolls, you're going to make $70 there, minus your 40 there, so you're going to make 30 bucks. You're going to make 30 bucks. So basically, you're going to average out to making a quarter on half the rolls, half the possible rolls. The rest of them, you're going to make 40 bucks, right? So figure, average that out, figure you're going to make, say, 30, 35 bucks, okay, per hit. Now, this player tried to do a couple different things. First, he tried to come down after 2 hits. So he made 50. I remember I was keeping it in my head. He ended up making 50, but he had $50 that he'd added to his rail when he came down. Then a little bit later, after the rolls I'm going to go over with you guys in a couple minutes, he went 3 rolls. And same thing, because he occasionally would do 35 instead of 40 on the field. He made 75 bucks. He pulled 3 quarters when he came down. And then another time, the rest of the times, I think he was shooting for four rolls. But the reason that he started extending it out is because the 2 rolls didn't work. Because when he came out, he did his 2 rolls, regressed, made his 50 bucks. After that, he got hit with 0.7, point something 7, point something 7, and then a 0.7. So he got crushed. Because let's look at this. You got 120, 160. You got $170 that is at risk. If your bets are still on the table, when that 7 comes out, you're going to lose $170. 170 bucks. So let's say it happens. Now let's look at the numbers. Let's say you regress after 2 hits. Okay, you're going to regress after 2 hits. Statistically, 1 in 3 rolls is going to come in that first 2 hits, the 7 out. Statistically. So that means that 1 in 6 times you're going to lose 170 bucks. So 1 in 6 times you're going to lose 170 bucks. That's a negative. 1 in 6 times you're going to hit one and then lose. So let's say you made your $40 instead of 20 or 30. So you made your $40. So you only lose $130. So 1 in 6 times you're going to lose $130. The other 4 in 6 times, theoretically, you're going to win approximately $30 to $35. So you're going to win approximately $60 to $70 the other 4 times. Okay, so $60, 240. Right? 60 times 4. You could even go so far as to say 280, best case scenario. Okay, 280 that you could win if you won $70 each one of those times. Let's take a look. Look what we have here. 305. Lost 305 to win 180. I'm sorry, 280. To win 280. Lost 305 to win 280. That's the problem with the regressive strategies. The regressive strategies you just find, and when you catch the massive roll, you find yourself just staring because you've regressed down. Unless you come back, but this particular strategy, the way this player was playing it, he didn't come back. He came down and he just waited. Every so often he'd throw a field bet in or something like that, which actually just made his strategy worse. He lost the field far more often than he won. So that's the problem with the regressive strategies, guys. You're almost guaranteed to lose. And this player got annihilated. They got crushed. They played for like an hour and a half, and just got destroyed. It was a bloodbath. It was terrible to witness. And the look of confusion on their face as their bankroll just gets smaller and smaller and smaller on the rail, because I know what's going through their head. I'm betting every number. How am I losing? Or YouTube said this was unbeatable. It's just no. Sorry, nothing's unbeatable. No strategy is unbeatable, guys. No strategy is unbeatable. Remember, most people are playing to catch the hot roll. This person, I don't know what they're playing for, because they're not playing to catch the 20-minute roll. They're coming down after they're coming down on the standard rolls. They're coming down on the standard rolls. They're trying to catch basically statistically a third of the rolls. That's their goal, or 2/3 of the rolls, is to catch the statistically two-thirds of the rolls, while ignoring the 1/3 of the rolls. And that just doesn't work. When you're playing, you're trying to catch the massive roll. That's what your strategy is all about. And I actually have a video coming up for our patrons, real world hour-long roll that I saw today. So I'm going to talk about. So hopefully you guys find this interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or at least just plain fun. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. Unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that. But the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting what sites can host, and
how to build up, the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. I had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on T-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know I know nothing about logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area also, please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions, please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few, and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me, and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.